I'm Jacqueline and welcome to Timeless Beauty Studio for the Mature Woman. In this video, I'm going to be going through helping you to figure out which eyeshadow colors to buy for your particular eye color so that it would enhance your eye color and make your eyes pop. So we're going to be using the color wheel again, like I had done in one of my other videos regarding undertone. I will link that video below if you're interested in looking at that. And in this video, we're going to be talking about each eye color and what to look for when you refer to the color wheel too. So we're going to look at the complementary colors, which is the opposite of your eye color, and also the analogous colors, which are the colors besides your eye color on the color wheel. And when you do this, you can pick out the best colors for your eye color, and it makes the eye color stand out really nicely too. So I'm going to be going through each eye color, so let's get started. Before I start, I just want to say I'll be putting up pictures of eyeshadow palettes along with an eye look with the shadows according to what I suggest look really good to the eye color. And the palettes that I'm showing are the Viseart Theory palettes, which you can get at Sephora, and I will link them also in the description box below. So let's just get started with each eye color. I'm going to start with the blue eye color. So blue is cool color, and when you're looking at the color wheel, I had mentioned to you the color wheel before. So you have blue on the color wheel, and you're going to be wanting to buy shadows that have the rosy colors and the pinks and the violets are really good for blue eyes. And now they're kind of in this beside on the color wheel, which is analogous, but also if you want complete opposite, that would be the oranges and the golds. I myself wear more of these types of colors here for the blue eye as opposed to those. I do sometimes, but I know a lot of people like these too. So that's something to look for when you're purchasing eyeshadows for the blue eye. And also I've heard that with a blue eye you shouldn't wear blue shadow, but I beg to differ on that. I think blue shadow can sometimes look really nice, especially you don't want to match the exact blue up to your eye. So if you're wearing something that's a little bit either lighter or darker than the blue in your eye, that'll look quite nice too, as long as you're not going back to the 80s and putting a whole bunch of blue all over the eye. So I'm going to be putting an example up here with the shadow palette that I think works with the blue eye, and also an eye look too. Okay, so the next one is the green eye color. So with green on the color wheel right here, the opposite of the green is the purples, which is really good for green eyes. So you're looking at the purples, the plums, the mauves. Also, you could also add a really good to add a little bit of gold into the shadows too for green eyes. It just brightens up the eye. So so I would avoid any cool colors with a green eye though, because it kind of washes out the color of your eye. So again, I'm going to be putting an example up here of a shadow palette that works really well with the green eye, and also the eye look that I have I'm going to put up here with the shadows too. Okay, so for hazel color eyes, you have a mixture of color in your eye. So it can be a combination of green and brown, or blue, green, and brown. And with this combination of colors, you can actually use a few more colors in your opposite eye color to enhance your colors. So you can experiment with golds and anything with purple, golds, and pale pink for a hazel eye. So you have a little bit more to work with. And again, I'm going to put up a picture of a palette that I think is colors that are really good for hazel eyes and a look too. And the gray eye is it's not as common as the blue and the other color eyes. So people with gray eyes aren't as common. And you can use with the gray eyes, you can really do a smoky look and use the steel colors like steely gray shades. A really good option mixing with this charcoal and black. So the smoky shades are good for a gray eye, and again, I'm going to put the picture up there to give you an example of that. And then with light brown eyes, so there's light brown eyes and dark brown eyes. So the brown eyes, you can wear lots of different colors with brown eyes. With the light brown eyes, you can wear many colors. You can make the look more dramatic by wearing darker colors. And warm colors are good for brown eyes. Bronzes and golds are really pretty. Even pinks and green will make a brown eye pop. And I've also done some makeup on women who have a really, well, that's the dark brown, but even some blues will really make the brown eyes pop too. So you want to be careful though wearing different browns with a light brown eye, because it can make the eyes look a little bit muddy. And again, I'm going to put up a picture for you up here of the palette that I think the colors that work really well, and a picture of an eyeshadow done already. So last but not least is the dark brown eyes. And again, I had said with brown eyes you can wear quite a different variety of colors. With the dark brown eyes, you can really get away with the brighter colors. So the cobalt blue really makes a dark brown eye stand out. Also, greens are really pretty on a dark brown eye. And metallics really look nice on a brown eye too. So those are some options. And again, I'm going to show you pictures up here with the shadow palette. The Viseart shadow will look great with a brown eye, and also an eye look too. I'm going to show you a bit of an example too. A good idea, if once you know what your eye color is to purchase. You could even purchase these little palettes from MAC and pick out the colors that you really like, that you know will enhance your eye color. This one here, I have my neutrals in it, so it's good to have like a neutral palette and a one with color too that you know really works for your eye color. So this one I have my transition shades, my darker shade, and my lid shade. And then this one is a palette that really enhances, I don't know if you can see, my eye colors. So I have a lilac color here, and I have a pink. I have kind of peachy color here, peachy coppery color here. And this is a taupe, it's called Satin Taupe. It's kind of a taupey color. So these colors look really nice on the blue eye. I tend to wear a lot of pinks and the light purples too. I really enjoy, I think it looks really good with the blue eye. So that's an example. You want to create your own. You could do this with the MAC palettes. And I had showed you pictures of the Viseart palette, and I have one here. This is the Amethyst palette from Viseart, and this has got a lot of the pinks and mauves in it. So the shadows are so beautiful and easy to work with Viseart palettes. They're a little pricey, but they're definitely worth it, and they'll last quite a while too. I really like that. And then if you want to go drugstore, I have mentioned in my other videos, the Milani palettes are really good, and you could get them, like there's a plum one and there's a neutral one, and there's also one that's more of cool with smoky colors. And I noticed too with Revlon, they have these little palettes in Revlon too. This one is more of the blues colors, this color would look good on gray eyes or even some of the blue eyes. And this one also has got more of the peachy and coppery, neutral kind of colors would look great on blue too, and also on brown eyes too. So, you know, you can work with these smaller palettes. It makes it a lot easier to know exactly, you know, what your best colors are. Sometimes you get the bigger palettes and there's all kinds of colors, and some of them just don't suit you. I have many of those myself. So anyway, I just wanted to go through what the best colors are for your eye color. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and click the little bell so you'll be notified. If you don't click the bell, then sometimes our videos will get lost in all the mix and you might miss something. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it and picked up a couple tips for your eye color. And yeah, so we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.